I was telling you one very important thing about limit is if we have to calculate limit x tending to a fx, this we need to calculate. Okay. So I was telling you from the last 6-7 lectures, and I am telling you today also, that this limit have nothing to do with the value of function at x is equal to a. Limit x tending to a fx have nothing to do with the value of function at x equal to a. What is the value of function at x equal to a? Value of function at x equal to a can be written as f of a. It can be written as f of a. But I am telling you over and over again that what we calculated, what we evaluated limit at x tending to a have nothing to do with the value of function at x is equal to a. The function may or may not be defined even. The function may not be defined at x equal to a, but still limit would exist. Ajay, you please tell me limit x tending to 0 sin x by x. This is equal to 1. Here the function is fx is equal to sin x by x. Yes or no? This is the function. This is of fx. What is the value of function at 0? If I ask you f of 0, what is f of 0? Is it 1? Is f of 0 1? No. F of 0 is not 1. F of 0 is not defined. Why f of 0 is not defined? Because in the denominator there is exact 0. There is a difference between exact 0 and tending to 0. In the denominator there is exact 0. If we have to calculate f of 0, it does not exist. Okay? F of 0 does not exist, but the limit exists. Why the limit exists? The limit exists because both the right hand limit and the left hand limit are equal to a finite quantity, which is 1 in this case. The limit exists, but the function is not defined here. Okay? We have seen many cases where the function is not defined. It may be defined, but in many cases the function is not defined. So the definition of function at x equal to a, the value of function at x equal to a have nothing to do with limit. I have told you that to calculate limit at x equal to a, this is the real number line. To calculate limit at x equal to a, we are concerned with the left hand side approach and the right hand side approach. We are concerned with as x is approaching to a, from the left hand side, and as x is approaching to a from the right hand side, where is our function fx approaching to? The question is, this mathematical expression is a question that when x is approaching to a, where is this function fx approaching to? When x is, this mathematical expression is a question that when x is approaching to a, where is this function fx approaching to? As x is tending to a, where is the function fx tending to? As x is approaching to a. Now the question is, x can approach to a from two sides on a real number line. On a real number line, you can go very, very close to a from two sides. From the right hand side, you can go very, very close to a. Let's say this a is 2. We just solved an example where x was equal to 2. So I just told you that you can approach to 2 from the right hand side. How can you approach to 2 from the right hand side? You can be at 2.1. You can further approach to 2 and 2.01. You can further approach to 2 and you can write 2.001. You are approaching to 2? Yes or no? Yes. If you are approaching, if you are going from 2.1 to 2.01 to 2.001, you are approaching to 2 from the right hand side. How can you approach to 2 from the left hand side? You can approach to 2 from the left hand side. You can be at 1.9. You can further approach, you can be at 1.99. You can further approach to 2 and you can be at 1.999. So the value of limit is not concerned. The value of limit, I am repeating it, the value of limit is not concerned with the value at 2. It is not concerned with the value at 2. It is concerned with the value just after 2 and just before 2. The value of limit is not concerned with the value of the function at x equal to 2. It is concerned with the value just after 2 and just before 2. Clear? I hope this is perfectly clear to all of you. Okay. Now, for this chapter, continuity and derivability. I told you that continuity is and derivability is all about application of limits. It is all about application of limits. You need to calculate limit in every question of continuity, every question of derivability. Okay. So, after conceiving the notion of limits, the next thing in the calculus would be the notion of continuity. First we will see continuity, then we will go to differentiability. What does continuity mean? What does continuity mean? You please tell me, what does the word continuity means? Tell me. Anybody? So if I say that continuity means there is no break. Let's say I take this lecture continuously for 2 hours. What does this mean? You are not happy with 2 hours. So let us take 20 hours. I take this lecture continuously for 20 hours. If this statement is there, if I tell you that tomorrow I will take a lecture continuously for 20 hours. What does this mean? This means you will be dead at the end of 20 hours? No. This means that there will be no break continuously. Okay? So in mathematics also, the graph of a function is said to be continuous at x equal to a. The graph of a function is said to be continuous at x is equal to a if there is no break. If there is no break at x equal to a, let's say this is the graph. This is a continuous graph because there is no break. Let's say this is x is equal to a. But if I say that this is the graph, here it is a break. We saw the function greatest integer function. We saw the graph of greatest integer function, box x, step function. So what was the graph? The graph was something like this. You recognize it or not? It was like a step, so it is known as step function. Is this continuous? No, it is not continuous. Why is it not continuous? Because there is a break in the graph. Because we have to lift our pen to draw this graph. Yes or no? But to draw this graph, there is no need to lift our pen. To draw the graph of sin x, do we need to lift our pen? Sin x. Graph of sin x is something like this. There is no need to lift your pen. So this graph is continuous. This graph is continuous. But this graph, the greatest integer function, you all very well know, greatest integer function. This graph is not continuous. Why it is not continuous? It is not continuous because there is a break in this graph. We need to lift our pen to draw this graph. Clear? So in general terms, you can say that continuity means there is no break in the graph of a function. Or you can say that continuity means we need not lift our pen to draw the graph of a function. You please listen. First you please listen, then I will dictate to note you down, okay? You first of all should understand what does continuity mean. Continuity means there is no break. While we draw our graph, there should be no break. Okay? As you know that if I tell you that I will take lecture continuously for 20 hours, that means there will be no break. Continuously for 20 hours means there will be no break. Clear? Okay? So when we are comfortable with graphs, you should be comfortable with graphs. In calculus, there is no other way. There is no other way to do calculus easily than to be comfortable with graphs. You have to be comfortable with graphs. I am telling you from the first lecture that you have to be comfortable with basic graphs. What are those basic graphs? Those basic graphs are of all 6 trigonometric functions. Inverse trigonometric functions. You should be comfortable with graphs of inverse trigonometric functions. You should be comfortable with graphs of cubic, quadratic, of log x, the graph of log x, the graph of greatest integer x, the graph of fractional part of x, graph of fractional part of x. Okay? We will do one lecture in which we will only draw various graphs which you need of fraction part of x, of signum x. You have heard about signum x? Signum x, you all have done functions. You must have heard about signum x. Of modulus x, the graph of mod x. Okay? So there are many graphs. Then there are transformations of graph. You all should be comfortable with those graphs. So when we can draw a graph of function, then we can say that continuity means there is no break in the graph of the function. We need not lift our pen to draw the graph of the function. That is continuity. Continuity means there is no break in the graph of the function. But every function, for every function, we cannot draw graph. For every function, it is not possible for us to draw the graph. So we will also see how to check for continuity when we cannot draw the graph of a function. How to check for continuity when we cannot draw the graph of a function. We will see that also. Okay? So you please write I will dictate you for the chapter for continuity, okay? You please write that after conceiving the notion of limits, after conceiving, should I write it down? Should I write it down? You all want spoon feeding? Yes or no? This line you should remember. Limit x tending to a have nothing to do with the value of function at x equal to a. It has nothing to do with the value of function at x equal to a. This line will come later when we will solve problems for continuity. The use of this line. You will get the notes of continuity when we will complete the chapter of continuity. You will get a hard copy after we will complete the chapter continuity. Okay? And you will get an updated notes of limit. I think tomorrow you will get an updated notes of limits. You have to revise it multiple times. There are many questions in those notes. There are many solved questions, around 200, 300 solved questions are there. Okay? And whatever questions we did in our class, it is written in our notes. There are many unsolved questions. You should do those, you should solve those questions and ask doubts. Okay? If you don't solve those questions, you will have no doubt. And no doubt means either you are super intelligent or you are. No doubts mean either you are super intelligent or super stupid. And I am very confident that you are not super intelligent. You people are not super intelligent. So, no doubt would mean, okay? So you should ask those doubts, and we will conduct a test on limits. I think on Saturday. On Saturday, there would be test on limits, nobody would be absent on that day.